Previously on the Misadventures of Crotch Jackson.
Crotch! Jesus Christ, Babs, again? And cut! Hey man, that was some really fine work you did today. Thanks. My name's Taint Evans. Oh, how rude of me. I'm Wallace D. Look, Amy, you're a sweet girl, but I think from here on out, we need to keep things strictly professional. The bottom line is, I'm in love with Virginia. You and I are never gonna happen.
And now the continuation of Crotch Jackson.
And action. Here's your rent money, Mrs. Peterson. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you for giving me the extra few days to pay it. Who knew that being an aspiring xylophone player who runs away from her hometown to find herself would be so hard? Oh, think nothing of it. I know how rough it is out there. You can't smoke that in here, you know. Relax, you old hag. It's not even lit yet. What the are you looking at? Who's that? Oh, that's Wanda. You do yourself a favor and stay away from her. She's bad news. Action. Hey, you're that xylophone chick, right? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I used to be a bit of a musician myself. Played the kazoo. I was like you once. Walked around with stars in my eyes and dreams of hitting the big time. Then Frankie came into my life. Oh, how I loved that man. I'd come home from doing a gig and we'd make love for hours. Sometimes we'd on the stove. Then he'd ask me to put marshmallows in his ass. Then he'd pull thumbtacks out of my Just when everything seemed to be coming up roses, I shot up heroin one night. Next day, Frankie leaves me a note saying he ran off with some meter maid and that they were going to Albuquerque to raise pigeons. Guess you could say fate stepped in and drop kicked me right in the cup.
Hey, Crotch, I gotta tell you, it's really great to have you back.
Oh yeah, this looks really good.
I'm really excited about this scene I set up for you and Amy.
Oh yeah, about that, Hank. I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to film with Amy.
How come?
Well, you know, she likes me and she's getting a little obsessed and it seems like she doesn't know how to separate business from pleasure.
Oh, all right. I'll make some changes. Maybe I'll set up a scene for you and Barbara.
I'd really appreciate that, Hank. Excuse me for a minute, Hank. I gotta run to the little boy's room.
Okay. So, you'd rather film with that co-core instead of me?
Jesus Christ, Amy. You scared the out of me. What are you doing in the men's room? I've had about enough of this.
Don't take another step.
Knock, knock.
Hey, what's going on, Lenny?
Nothing much, Hank. I was just wondering if we could talk about the schedule for next week.
Sure. Why don't you grab a seat? I'm just going to go run and take a leak.
Amy, I'm begging you. Please, just put the gun down. We could sit down and talk about this.
It's too late for that, Crotch. I'm tired of talking.